Also, I didn't turn the mic on because, you know, I got those skills of not turning anything on. But yeah, if you could only eat 2 fruits for the rest of your life, what would they be? And I included the tomatoes and avocado because, like, we tend to forget that there's actually a fair number of fruits that we assume are vegetables. But yeah, all right, let's go ahead and say our hellos here. Let's see. Kara, good morning. Christina, good morning. Strawberries and watermelon, love it. Let's see, peaches and dragon fruit. So I got up real quick because I saw what you put, and it's like, I've never actually tried a dragon fruit before. However, I have painted one. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, Carrie says, nope, never mind. Strawberries and black raspberry. Okay, I am embarrassed to admit, I just thought black raspberry was a color. Are there actual black raspberries? I mean, blackberries is one of mine. But now I feel like this is something I should have known. Let's see. Hi, Connie. Let's see. Jeanette, hello. Francis, hello. Awesome. Cece, hello. Hi, Shannon. Mango and lychee. Ooh, Connie, I like that. I like that. Let's see. Trey, hello. Oh, you have an answer. Okay, awesome. Now we hear you. My bad. My bad. Let's see. Oh, wait. Mona said bananas and peaches. Love it. I don't have a banana every morning, but frequently in the mornings. I always have the bananas that go old, and I think, oh, I'll make muffins or banana bread. I never do. On occasion, but not always. Christine, hello. Christina, let's see. Linda, good morning. Michelle, made it in time. Love it. Let's see. Words are hard. Exclamation point words. I'd be eating oranges and red grapes. Little Steve, I have a hard time getting him to eat fresh fruits and vegetables, but I can get him to eat the cotton candy grapes. They're not actual cotton candy, but they taste like it. So he'll eat those. Go figure. Let's see. Dragon fruit it doesn't have much flavor. Just don't eat the skins for sure. Is it like potatoes where it's like it has lots of nutrients in the skin? Or is it like a kiwi where you definitely don't want to eat the skin because it's like the texture is weird? Let's see, 23 days for your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. Let's see, Natalie, hello. Queen of Sock Patrol, Heather, I like the change. Good morning, Heather. Let's see, Cam, good morning. Durbin, good morning. So much better than regular raspberries. Like if blackberries and raspberries had a baby. If you ever tried Chambord liqueur, that's black raspberry. Oh, I mean, are black raspberries something that you can just get at the grocery store? Or is that like something you would get at like a special farmer's market? Now I'm curious. If you're eating pink dragon fruit, don't panic. Next morning. Oh dear. Wait, is Suzanne's? That's right. Oh, you're caught in traffic. That's right. That's tomorrow. It's April. Oh, I can't wait to see pictures. I so wish I could have gone. Like traveling frequently is not an option because, you know, bills. But I definitely want to go back at some point, and I bet that would have been so fun. 30 days before birthday. I got like a couple weeks for mine. I'll get lots of spring birthdays. I like it. Black raspberry so well, dang, like blackberries are literally my favorite. I feel like I'm missing out now. I need to try and locate black raspberries. Okay. Oh, Mona says I always make banana bread when they get old. It's just like I look at it and I see it, and it's like that whole object permanence that I only remember that I want to make banana bread when I see the old bananas. But generally when I see the old bananas, I'm in the middle of something else, and so then I forget it because that's me. I've only found black raspberries up north. Hubby is from Ohio, and we go up in the summer to pick them. Oh, so you get them fresh, which is really a massive difference. I do not like store-bought blackberries, and that's because they need the cold dormant season. Okay. That's because I grew up in Oregon, and if you know anything about Oregon, usually around August, we get the fresh blackberries, and they have so much more flavor. If we're able to go back there in August, you better believe I will be raiding my brother's property to get a ridiculous amount of blackberries because they're so good. They're so good. All right. Well, I think we're all caught up. Full disclaimer, the weather is about to go sideways. I've literally got like a warning on my weather app. Everything's red. So, you know, that's a good color. All the way red from now until 4 p.m. We have a chance for baseball size hail tonight, so the vehicles will definitely be in the garage. But everything's looking great. It's not raining yet. It was sprinkling this morning during my errands. But there's a very real possibility that we're going to get some gnarly storms by the end of stream. So if I cut out suddenly, that is why. They actually were working on the internet in the middle of the night last night. I noticed because the new feeders that we got for our older cat, they went off and said, it's disconnected. Yeah, they did. So it's definitely not going to be good. I mean, we rent, so the roof will get fixed, but you better believe we're all going to be downstairs, away from the windows, and vehicles all in the garage, right? It seems like everybody's getting it. It's just like making its way through. We had like a little bit of rain before, but yeah, everything on my weather app is red. So actually I have my weather app here. It's supposed to stop by tomorrow morning, but pretty much from now until tomorrow is when it's going to be, kicking up. So we're going to go ahead like everything is A-okay. If the internet cuts out or the electricity cuts out, actually, we've done that before, haven't we? Where the electricity cut out. But I do have my phone in front of me also because if there is some sort of emergency and I need to go grab the kids, that'll be it. That being said, it's not raining now, so we're going to jump right in and we're just going to go. So this is where we left off last time. Oh, and it's just a quick reminder if you missed it, after today, I'm taking a short little week and a half vacation. Well, I guess for us, I'll be back on the 18th to stream, but I have family coming in and I want to be present for that. So today will be the last stream until the 18th. You're not supposed to get that cold snap. We're getting 50. Oh, I don't know. I didn't think about the cold. Let me see real quick. Hi, Anna. And if I missed anyone else coming in, I apologize. Let's see. That's the hourly forecast. Let's see, high of 84 today. It looks like the coldest it's going to get for us is 61, well, a low of 42, but it's going to be a high of 61 on Sunday. So we'll get a little bit, but not as much. But yeah, so I will have my weather up here and be keeping an eye on it. Obviously, I have my weather out here. So we're going to keep an eye on things, yeah? Mostly cloudy day, but there'll be a little bit of showers. Yeah, now it's supposed to be pretty gnarly. So we were double checking our insurance policies and everything to make sure that, we're all covered, which we are. We've had hail in the past. I remember we covered our vehicles with like a big old blanket, but the neighbor, he had a newer car and it just had pits all over it from where the hail hit it. So fingers crossed, we're going to hunker down, make it through the weather. And then tomorrow we're doing a bunch of, cleaning, reorganize. Parents are coming for a visit, but tomorrow we are going to take the kids to go see the new Minecraft movie. So they're excited about that. All right. So tools that we're going to be using today are, we've obviously got our Black Widow pencils. We got a blender here somewhere. I'm going to put that away in the drawer. So we got our blender, but one of the other things that I snagged was I've got my little cup of water. On River/Creek, there was more torrential rain later today because left its bank and came up quickly. Oh, that's right. Yana, how are you guys hanging in there? I also have my little, this is one of those little wax containers from Diamond Art Club, but I keep my gouache in there that I use for highlights. So I got my tiny little paintbrush. I've got my white paint. I've got a little towel here, and I've got my water. Spray if I need it, but otherwise we will be good. For those of you that are card makers, do I have it over here? I am working on a card for Johanna because her birthday is coming up, and I usually try to send a little card her way. So you can't really see it, but I'm working on a small little painting. I'll show it to you guys when it's all done. I just have it like very lightly sketched out, but I was kind of proud of this one. I'm working on making a card. It really has nothing else in it right now. The painting is going to go up on the top, but I have this little, do I have it out? I had gotten this paper. I want to say I actually got it at Joann's when I went to go check for all of that yarn. And it's this, and like how pretty and cute is that? And so what I did is I took one of the like flower styles from her book, drew it out, had my cutting machine cut out the flower, and then I put the gold paper underneath, so it looks like this. When the painting's done, I'm going to put it in its little corner slots here, and then I'll be sealing this so it goes down. But I wanted to make sure I could fit the painting in, and then I'll be careful, obviously, to steer clear of getting any adhesive of any kind on the painting. But what am I seeing? Let's see, a little bit of showers. Let's see, read that. Hi, Precious. Still hoping river level holds out. A prediction of 33. It should be good until the river crests about 37. It's so crazy that it's like such a small, like, you think like 4 inches. Like, it's just crazy how quickly. Oh, yes. Please stay safe. Let us know you're okay when you can. Yeah, a little bit. Today's get as much as I can off the basement floor just in case. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Have you had any flooding in the house before? All right, we'll go ahead and get started with our coloring. Let's do this flower up here. And then when we're done at the end of today, because we have such a large gap between now and when we stream again, we'll do a poll to see if you guys want to just wait and do the rest of this on stream when I come back, or if you want to do something new when we come back. I know I have a lot of work in progresses to work on, but we get there eventually. We're gonna, oh wait, that's burgundy. No, we're gonna start with brown bug on that, which is the darker color that we've been using. Let's see, that's dark chocolate. Aha, brown bug, here we are. Yeah. Okay, I was just like, that's a little too purpley. Neighbor's dogs are outside right now, but they'll probably bring them inside once the rain starts. I don't know, for those, if there's anybody else around here in the south, are you guys getting hit with these storms today? Because yeah, it is supposed to be quite a bit. But we'll pick up the kids this afternoon. Just kind of hunker down for the night, keep an eye on the weather. Yeah. If you don't have it already, I have this little radio, which I should probably pull out with these storms and whatnot. But I have this little radio that it has a hand crank on it, and it's got a little solar panel, and it's got a flashlight, an emergency radio, and if need be, I can charge my phone on it as well. Like worst case scenario, like I can hand crank the radio and it will charge my phone. After we had a few, like snowpocalypse and everything else, I was like, I'd feel better if I had a little bit of something. Arctic set of color pencils, they finally got the set of 120. I haven't. Supposed to hit later today. We seem to be running about 6 hours behind you. Yeah, so it's supposed to start here soon, and then like I said, it's supposed to get real bad this evening, but that makes sense. Karen, obviously only answer if you want to, but are you in Texas or are you in one of the neighboring states? I mean, at some point the thunder and stuff is gonna pick up, but so far so good. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad if it just decides to skip us altogether. That would be fine. Mary Jetson's life. Oh wait, are you talking about the? Or maybe you're running behind. Are you talking about the cat food containers? Because they are a little bit, yeah. But it is working. There have been a couple times where the older kitty has gone to her food containers herself rather than having us bring her to them. So I think she's starting to figure out that she can eat anytime. North Louisiana. Okay, yeah, so similar. Yeah, springtime in the south, well, anything in like Tornado Alley is a little bit rough. But the parents should be here in a couple days. We'll get everything all good to go. And it's actually great because the kids have some special activities going on that the grandparents will get to be here for. That's not usually something they get to experience because most of our family lives far away. So that should be fun for them. Oh, gadget with the phone chart. That makes more sense. Yeah, it's super handy. And granted, you know, hand cranking it would be a pain to try and charge the phone. But if you're in an emergency and all you need is enough battery to call 911, like it's great. But thankfully, all of this storming should pass before my parents get here. They are not used to tornado weather of any kind. So yeah, they get a little bit nervous, which is completely understandable. If you're not around the heck, I still get nervous. I just, you know, try not to think too hard about it. Because if I do, I'm like, everybody, we're going to live in a closet now. We're going to live in a closet and we're all going to have helmets and everything. Oof, right, Carol? Cold snap this morning. I had ice on my windshield. Really? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we haven't asked. I tell you guys, I'm going to run out of brown bug by the time I'm done. Well, no, wait. How many flowers we got? We got this one and then this one. Okay, we'll make it through. We'll make it through. Here we go. 120 said, I haven't swatched them yet, but they have a good range of colors. Well, now I'm curious, like, how much is it? My birthday is coming up. Good wink, wink, nudge Steve. Let's see. Can you get them on Amazon? Arctics 120. Here, we can switch to here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Well, now, what's the difference between the 126? Oh, are these oil-based? I guess I've been... Unsurprisingly, I've been out of the loop a little bit. I honestly did not look butterflies. I haven't gotten around to it, but I have it on my list to do over this break that I'm gone. But here, let me see if I can pull it out. I've got a paint thing set on top of it. The animals. Hang on. Okay, there are the music notes. This one does not have the animals. Hang on. Let's see. Okay, animals. Boop. There we go. All right, so I've got the bear, the rhino, and the lion, which I don't think were the ones that you wanted. So do you want a music note instead? Let's see. Nice, sunny, and warm. See, that's what we need here. That hasn't ordered me. I haven't watched them either. I live in Ohio. They're a softer pencil. People compare them to prisms, but I don't think they're quite that good. I did swatch the 72. Yes, please. Okay, cool. I'll swap it out then and update the inventory list. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're good. Oh, wait, I read that as there's a new set of Prismas coming out. I'm like, wait, what? And then I realized they're the new generation of Prisma. So are you talking about the oil ones? Are they these ones here? Let's see. Is it those ones? Or are we talking about something else? Well, now, wait a minute. Why are there two listings for it? That one's by Arctics, and the one I just shared, that one's by Arctics too. That's weird. The Arctics, well, yeah, but there's the 126 of the regular Arctics that we've all used, and then I'm seeing a 120 softcore oil-based. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it. Because those are... I mean, the oil one is the only one that says 120. Parasol Effect Prisma, since it's an American, how be manufactured in Mexico? I mean, probably. I mean, a lot of things I mean, obviously not to get political at all, but a lot of things like that are going to be affected. So yeah, if it's originally made in a country other than the U.S., there will be tariffs they could put on it. So it's possible because they outsource it to Mexico. Granted, the company is based in the U.S., but I would still think that it would because goods are coming from Mexico into the U.S. Those are different from the... Okay, Durbin, could you shoot me like a link on Discord or Instagram or something so I can make sure I'm looking at the right ones? But yeah, I mean, anything that's coming into the U.S. is going to be affected by that. You know what? And yet again, I forgot to do it at the beginning. I have it on here for those that were here in the morning or first thing. We are going to do a quick points giveaway. I had everything all set up. I've already got the giveaway running because I said I wanted to do giveaways first thing in the morning. We're only 20 minutes in, so I'm going to do a quick giveaway. Everybody that's been active is already entered. That's it. Okay, perfect. All right, so any item that is a component to a final product that is put together in the U.S. will be subject to tariffs, the increased cost of the final product. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's it. I have the 126, that's such an odd number. So that's got to be the original wax ones, like the, let's see, do I have one over here? Yeah, so these ones are the regular Arctics, but these other ones are an oil-based one. All right, so we're going to do a quick roll. There we go, Linda. Linda, you're the winner, which means 200 points to you. Congratulations. Get that real quick. I keep forgetting that that's something I want to do in the mornings. Wait, not that. I mean to create a new item. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Here, we're going to go to Linda's name. There she is. All right, we're going to add 200 to yours. Perfect. Congrats. All right, I'm going to close the giveaway now. I had it there. It was all set up and running. You don't have the oil ones. Gotcha. Hoping to get my square organized next week. Has been... yeah, everything's been absolutely... It feels like everything's been crazy. So, yeah. Wait, what did Kim say? Oh, that answers it. There we go. Tomorrow's a day off for us both. A few more days caring for them. Yes, absolutely. Everybody needs a good rest day. I was just having that conversation with my mother. We were talking about, I might have told you guys about it already, but we were just talking about, giving ourselves some grace, taking the rests when we need it, like just taking it easy. Yesterday was kind of a low impact day for me. So I kind of did more admin stuff and less like active moving around. I swear I'm still recovering from all that yard work. But on the plus side, our trees are finally blooming. I was mildly concerned they were going to remain twigs forever and ever, but I took a look at them today and they've got blossoms on them. So I'm like, yay, it's not completely dead. So for this one, we're mostly doing red. We don't need to worry about the fade into the green because we're just seeing the front of the flower. So that'll look pretty. There we go. I was looking at my music options this morning because I have different playlists for different things. And I forgot I have that one playlist for painting. I really should just do another silent painting one of these days. I feel better doing the silent painting streams because I'm not going to be able to, really tell the colors I'm using because I'm literally making up colors as I go along because I'm mixing them. But I should do another one of those. Hi, Callie. How are you? I mean, the original reason that we did that is because I was training to get a painting finished in 2 hours, which I ended up doing, and I was really pleased with the results. But I have that little painting that I want to work on. Make sure and get that out in the mail before too long, so it actually gets there on or before her birthday. Hi, Una. Suzanne, we just mentioned you just a little bit ago. You've got your retreat like any minute now. How excited are you? And how busy are you? On payday. Love it, Michelle. Let me know how you like them. Surrounded by boxes. Oh my gosh. Are you so excited though? I was so wishing I could have come. I just gotta, somebody needs to invent teleportation. If someone could do that, that would be fabulous. Oh, hi, Amy. What are you guys coloring? What are you coloring? Now, Suzanne, you're planning on taking lots of pictures, right? I mean, it'll make me sad that I'm not there, but also excited that I can see what's going on. Oh, is Angela coming too? I don't know if she's coming. I assume that most of like the core kind of community here that live within that range or, you know, driving distance are probably going. Angela is going. Okay, cool. Kim, I'm thinking another trip for you to the UK, maybe in order. It's gonna be so fun though. And did you say that Derwent did they supply with like some stuff, or are they just trying out pencils? I can't remember. Get Derwent swag. Ugh, the neighbor's dogs are going nuts out there. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab fire. I'm starting to memorize this color combination for these flowers pretty decently. Well, technically, got some goodies from Derwent. That's amazing. Hi, Carol. Oh, wait, I said hi to you already, didn't I? Oh, well, you get another one. It's like I say it without thinking it, and then I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. The theater in half an hour to drop some stuff off. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that's so fun. Yes, lots of pictures. Still working toward getting some Derwent and Polly's. I'm trying to think. I don't really have, like, I'm curious about the Arctics, but I don't have any, like, big pencil sets, like, on my radar for ones that I want to get. I have more, like, things that I want to get for the channel, like, on my wish list. Obviously, more paint. Always more paint. But like there's some little gadgets that I want to get for the stream. I have a thing called a stream deck or a stream deck. I don't know if it's going to pop out. Anyway, can't really see it, but basically it's how I switch back and forth between like, my different scenes and whatnot. So all I have, unless I just unplugged it. I'm saying all I have to do is such and such a thing and then I unplug it. Anyway, but basically it's just a button that switches between all my scenes. Loads of pictures. Okay, good. And coffee. Lots of coffee. Oh my gosh. I don't know if Catherine is one that likes to have her picture online, but I mean, we all know it took me how long to actually start having a face cam? But will we get a picture of Catherine at her coffee station? That's what I'm curious about. I'm replugging in my stream deck since I've bumped it. There it is. Okay, I fixed it. See, just waiting for a hoo-hoo to come out with their 120 set. Ooh, yeah. Amy's coloring it in a Millie book. My Catherine is coloring it in a Paris book. And I have Marina trolled. Nice. I'll test out the new art text on a different page to see how they are. But sadly, I won't be able to do it. No, that's fair. That's fair. Ah, okay. That's fair. That's fair. I was going to say, because I'm pretty sure I hadn't seen pictures of her before. But I totally get that. Like I said, I mean, you guys know I've never shown a picture of Steve or the kids and very rarely post a picture of me. I think I did a reel with me in it, like back when we moved, but before that, not so much. Okay, awesome. I mean, the coffee skills are legendary. So, you know, we want to hear coffee results. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and do now. Do we want to do a darker one? We definitely could. Let's grab our washed. Sorry, I was just popping my knuckles. I shouldn't be doing that. Washed purple. Amy has a coffee out of our coffee machine and now wants to say, wait, which coffee machine do you have? Is it like one of those Keurig pod ones? Or we just do like a drip coffee, like the basic Mr. Coffee But that's also because I do my own kind of like custom mix because I drink half calf, and I get my coffee from Oregon, and so it ships over here. There was I've posted about them before, but there's a really good coffee company, just a real small business. They only have 2 shops, and they are based on the coast. And in fact, when I got back last summer and I posted about them, they sent a coupon code for everybody to use, but I love it. Angela, we just mentioned you. Angela, how excited are you? I'm back to Brown Bug. How excited are you for the retreat? Like, because you guys are going to be doing some coloring. Obviously, I haven't looked too much into what exactly is going on because I'm not able to go, but are you guys doing like any kind of workshop, or are you guys just going to like hang out and chat and color? What kind of plans do you have going on? Oh, I love that. Sage Bambino Plus. Okay, hold on. I'm going to write that down. Okay. Sage Bambino Plus. Okay, cool. I'm going to look into that. It's all a mystery. Oh, that's so exciting. So excited. Now my kitchen is finished. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys are going to have so much fun. All secretness and whatnot. No spoilers. Okay, well, then I want pictures afterwards that show the spoilers. The nice thing is, though, is if I do ever happen to make my way over there again someday, like I have people I can meet up with for coffee. Like I know people around the world, and how cool is that? Like, I mean, I'm sure that there are like loads of hobbies and activities that like bring people together around the world, but still, I did not know this many people from around the world before I jumped into this community. Okay, let's go ahead now and grab the deep red. 1,000,000% good. That's awesome. Yes, coffee buddies. Love coffee buddies. All right, so deep red. But it's crazy because I feel like it was just a little while ago that like you announced it was happening. I mean, I know that, you know, there's been chatter about it for what, a solid year now, but so much fun. So much fun. Thankfully, the rain seems to be holding out. The sky doesn't seem as dark as it was, so fingers crossed. Yeah. Definitely going to need to get some black in here. I'm going to darken up some of these areas. Back in June 2024, that was it. So yeah, not quite a full year, but, you know, early enough. You know, that makes sense, though, because when I did take my trip to Scotland, like, that's what I did. Like, I planned ahead a year in advance. I saved up for my ticket, and then we got plane tickets really early, got the hotel, the car. Like, it was all squared away, so it was just a matter of waiting then. I definitely want to do another trip. I know I've mentioned it, like, probably numerous times, but I'm telling you, camper van rather than a hotel, and then just travel around the entire UK. There was still so much of Scotland that I didn't see that I wanted to see. Like, I wanted to go to Inverness, Glasgow, like, so many historical sites. Like, oh, there's so much. It was a wonderful trip. And it was great because I was able to do it with my mother, which, you know, when you get to be an adult trying to find time to match up with your, you know, with your parents or your family or whatever is kind of difficult. Well, I would love to. Prices of eggs are too dang high, though. It's like, eggs or a plane ticket? It'll cost about the same. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely look back on it with very fond memories. Mom and I, we went to a lot of places. We went to different castles. We went to Doon Castle, which is the filming location for Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Also Game of Thrones and Outlander, which was really cool to see. And then we kind of went around to some surrounding towns. We ate a lot of Victoria sponge cakes. This was gluten-free era, but everything was just so pretty there. So pretty. I really need to do more paintings of my trip there. Like, it was just so wonderful. We went to some cute little quaint towns. We met some really great people, and yeah, it was really good. Last June, there was no chance of me getting there. Now I'm on my way. Oh, Jeanette, I love that. See, isn't that great? All right, let's do a little bit of black. I'm going to check and see if that weather has been pushed out a little bit. Let's see, it's 10:30 now. Let's see what it says. I'm just trying to keep a close eye on it today. Let's see, that's the weekly. Oh, the chance of... Oh no, it's still red. Never mind. I just had to scroll up. But the percentage chance of rain has lowered, and there is less red for the thunderstorms. So that's good. Maybe it will turn out okay. We had updates all day from all the folks traveling, and it's been so lovely. Oh, that's awesome. That's so fun. All right, we're going to use a little bit of black here. Oh, I didn't even ask. Is Claire coming? I haven't even asked her. I don't even know. Because that would be so fun to get all of the, like some of the other, I mean, obviously tickets are already sold, so, you know, can't really change now, but that would have been so cool to get like a handful of the, you know, color tubers out there. It sounds so weird calling color tubers. Sounds like we're talking about a potato, like a tuber. No, a color with Claire, but also Claire Edie. I don't really know. I just know she's on that side of the pond. I don't know exactly where she's at, so it may be a bit of a drive. All right, there's a little bit of black. Let's go back in with our brown bug. Oh, that's too bad. Setting my alarm for 5:45 a.m. so I can drive there in time for tomorrow. How far, if you're willing to say, you don't have to, but how far of a drive is it for you, Angela? Didn't go home till late yesterday, so it's all been adrenaline kicking in as well. You know, I feel that I'm the kind of person that whenever I fly or travel, I'm a bit of an anxious traveler. Not necessarily when I'm driving, but when I'm flying, even if it's like within the country, like there's a part of me that's always paranoid that like something will be wrong with the ticket, or like I won't be able to get on the plane, or I'll get sick, or whatever else. With the Scotland trip, that almost happened. Like I had gotten real sick like right before, and I almost like had to cancel everything, and it was just like, oh man. Not too bad, only an hour and about 15 minutes, but I've got to do my hair and makeup. That's fair. It's so funny to me though, like for us, because we're in Texas, like you could drive for 24 hours and I swear still be in Texas, or 12 hours or whatever. Texas is like flipping huge. That's why the speed limit like is 85 in some places, because if you don't drive fast, you won't get there. Like ever. I saw a video come up. It was somebody like advertising their restaurant or something, and they're in Texas, and a lot of times you think like, oh, they're in my state, maybe I could go visit them, kind of thing. You pull it up, it's like, oh, that's eight hours away. It's just like, why does Texas have to be so far from Texas? Do we have to look good too? It's all the pictures, Jeanette. It's all the pictures. Copy camera ready. No, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. If I was there though, I'd be taking so many videos and all the things, do a little vlog. Like I did one when we were in Scotland. I think I've got it archived, or maybe I pulled it. I don't know. Takes 6 hours to get to Oregon and 8 to 9 hours to get to Idaho for me. Whenever we, you know, I mean, you guys knew I grew up in Oregon, but we would go visit a location that was on the other side of Oregon, where we had a lot of family and everything. And it would take us, how long was it? I want to say 8 hours. 8 hours to get from where we were to where we were going. And so Dad always had us getting up super early. He called it dark 30, where we would leave the house. Sometimes it would be like at 3:30 in the morning. I want to say it was like close to, it's been a long time since I've taken an dark 30 trip, but we would leave at dark 30 and we would all sleep. Dad had a big, one of those big F-150s, but it was like a double cab. Nails aren't too bad. There you go. Sounds good, Linda. Thanks for being here. But we would all just sleep in the vehicle and then make the trek across. And I mean, it was a bit of a long haul, and there were 4 of us kids and everything, so it was always quite a big to do. We mostly went out there for, you know, like holidays and Christmas and everything, but we had a lot of family out there, so it was definitely worth the trip. I don't know that I want to do black. I want to bring in a little bit of color here, so let's do burgundy. Again, not all the flowers have to be exactly the same. Let's see, is that burgundy? Yes, that is burgundy. And we're gonna get a little bit more of kind of a reddish dark because I want to make sure we're not losing that contrast. Oh, dark 32. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just us. Dad was he was in the military. He worked a lot on a boat. There was just a lot of terms that he used and analogies that all centered around that. So I wasn't sure if Oh Dark 30 was was just a term that he coined. No, so the darkest areas start out with brown bug, and then I usually go in with fire, which is the lighter color, and then I went in with deep red, and then we've been using black and wash purple. So everything we've used for it so far is brown bug, deep red, and fire. Those are the main colors. And then to add the kind of shadow and contrasting, I'm using burgundy, black, and washed purple. If I really wanted to, I would add a little bit of green maybe. Hi, B. Dad is military, so maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know if it's like a specific branch. Dad was, oh my gosh, Navy. Sorry, it took me a moment. I was filing through all of my family members that have done military service, which is a good majority of them. So yeah, he was Navy. Army, gotcha. Yeah, maybe it's just a term coined for military, but yeah, Oh Dark 30 is what he would say when we leave. And in fact, there's something that I did as a kid that I was also proud of and terrified at the same time. So because you know, Dad's always just been a very disciplined guy. You know, he's just, you know, when we're getting ready to go on a trip, you know, like he's focused and everything else. Well, me in my very strong maturity thought that it would be a great idea to try and startle my dad while he's getting ready for us to all leave out on a trip. I had no notion of you know, the chaos of trying to get 4 kids into a vehicle in the middle of the night to go on a trip. Let's see. Oh, absolutely. That'll get you. Jeanette, do you have a square yet? Hang on. Jeanette, I don't think you have a square yet, do you? All right, Angela. Make sure that's going. Yeah, so you can do, what did I say? It's like 4,500, I think, for vinyl. I should have this remembered, but I don't. So it's 3,500 for vinyl, 4,000 points for hand stitched, and then 1,500 for all the other like buttons and such. But yeah, so I thought it'd be a great idea to try and startle my dad. And you have to keep in mind that in Oregon, especially if it's like in winter time when it's cold, there's a lot more like mist, you know, when you're breathing out, there's a lot of, you know, like concerning your charm. Yes, that did come through. Yeah. So I just haven't done those ones yet. Yeah, but yes, sorry, I had to take a second. Yes, I did get that one. Sorry, I should have responded to confirm. Good morning, Della. So imagine you've got an F-150 that's heating up in the driveway, right? So it's got a little, that's fair. Well, Jeanette, if it helps, you can redeem them at any time. It doesn't have to be while I'm streaming. You can just go there and redeem them, and then I get a little notification that pops up that say that something has been redeemed. So you don't necessarily need to do it during stream. So if you want to take your time after stream and kind of pick out what you want, that can work. And given the fact that I will be gone for 3 streams, I will most definitely be all cut up. So if you guys want anything for your squares while I'm gone, feel free to redeem them, and I should have everything all updated by the time I come back. Oh, good, Jeanette. Oh, my mom's going to be here too. She loves embroidery. I actually got her an embroidery book Mother's Day, Christmas, because we don't see them all the time and we can't always send them stuff depending on, where they're at or whatever else. I usually get them gifts early, and then I wrap them and I send them with instructions of dates on when to open them. But yeah, so, it's early morning, the truck's warming up. So there's some, not smoke, it's not the right word, but there's the kind of exhaust, that's coming out a little bit, and you add the exhaust coming out with mist in the morning and just it being cold and everything. We'll do after Wednesday. Perfect. I popped around the corner, keeping in mind, it's still, I'm going to use a little bit of black. It's still dark outside and everything. And I jumped out and scared him. And, Dad, wrong one. Dad, was in the military. He's not the kind of guy that you should startle. But I was like 14. And so my reasoning capabilities were not where they should be. And I jump out. It's dark outside, misty smoke everywhere. And I jump out like right in the cloud. And I startle him and he's like, whoa. Like doing, I shouldn't have done that with my face camera. I probably looked hilarious. But he was doing like air karate moves, and I was like, "I'm sorry." Needless to say, I didn't. I did like clarify. He didn't actually hit. It was just like he got into like these movements, and I was just like, "Ooh." So I may have learned that we don't startle Dad. Right, Angela? We don't startle Dad at like 3:30 in the morning when it's dark outside and he can't see you. Oh my gosh. Well, what's funny too is, so we had that big F-150 for years. And of course, as a kid, like I say, it's big, but as a kid, it always seemed like even bigger. And Dad was headed off to where he was working at, and my grandmother had a place down there also where she was working, and I liked to go down there. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was. But I like to go down there and hang out at my grandmother's shop and everything, and going over there was always, a lot of fun. And so I wanted to go, and I can't remember if my parents said no or we had something going on. It's all a little bit fuzzy. And I must have been, oh gosh, maybe 11 or 12. I can't quite remember. Yeah, it was only funny afterwards. I can't remember, but again, young enough. I was apparently quite the trickster, and I had been told, I'm using burgundy. I had been told that I couldn't go, but keep in mind, if you're familiar with a double cab F-150, I mean, these things are big, especially when you're like 11 or 12. And so even though I was told I couldn't go, when they weren't looking, I climbed into the back seat. And I was like hiding. And Dad didn't see me or anything. And I had driven the route to the location often enough that I knew it by the turns, like I knew where we were. And so I knew when it was safe to pop out, because Dad had gone there to work, and he wasn't going to be able to like bring me back home. Oh, I know it, Angela. I was a little turkey. I absolutely was. I can't even imagine my own kids doing the things that I did. Like, so I was hiding behind the front seat, and it had a pretty high thing. So, and I was small. So if I crouched down, you couldn't really see me. So I knew where we were at. And when I knew we were far enough that he wouldn't turn right around and bring me back home. Oh, you're good, Don. While he was driving, right, it happened to be down a hill. I thought it'd be a great idea to jump up and yell, "Surprise!" And needless to say, I scared the bejesus out of my dad. He was not happy. I did not have to go home, but I did not get to run around and play, and I had to stay with my grandmother. But I was like 10 or 11. I didn't know that I could maybe accidentally cause my dad to swerve off the road, right? Like, I just knew I wanted to go. So there was no accident involved. Thankfully, Dad knows how to keep calm in a startling situation. Never mind that his precocious daughter just like exploded from the back seat thinking this was all grand fun. Needless to say, I did not do that again. But yeah. So that's a little preview of what it was like to raise me. Thing of it is, it's like I know my kids well enough. Like little Emily would never do that. Like she's mortified by the stories of half the things that I do. She's like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Well, there's a number of things." Oh, it's great for kids. But can you imagine just driving to work, you're focused, thinking about the things you need to get done, and all of a sudden your kid's like, "Surprise!" and jumps up out of the back seat. Like, keep calm and carry on, right? Oh man, yeah. I'm using fire. I was a bit of a handful, just a skosh, just a bit. That's why it's also partially funny for me to go through these home videos, which I still haven't finished. Oh my gosh, I need to finish them. I have like just a few left to go. It's just been a matter of sitting down and get everything all hooked up. But it's just so funny to watch myself at that age. And I was like, boy, I was a bit of a handful, wasn't I? Just a bit. Just a skosh. Oh, man. Okay. I think that's fine. Let's add a little bit. Steve might get ideas. That's funny. It's funny you say that because when I do tell stories like that, little Steve is like, oh man. And I think to some degree he did. This is Serpent, but we definitely joke about it now where something will kind of like, well, you're stuck with me now. All right, Chestnut. But I was actually telling Steve the other day, you know, that my whole health journey has been interesting, and I know it's not anything I need to thank him for. He's dungeon, but I did tell him, you know, because there are some not great people in the world, and not everyone would be willing to ride the roller coaster that is me, or anybody in that case. But I told him that I was like, thanks for sticking to that whole sickness and health situation we did our vows on, because that's worked out pretty well. Oh man, because I have definitely utilized that vow quite a bit. We're talking to the girl who literally got meningitis. Who gets meningitis? Like, it's so stupid. Right, Kim? I know, isn't it great? We got some good ones. All right, I think I'm happy with that blossom. He really is. Let's go ahead and work on some of these leaves here. I definitely did some warmer colors, so even if they're a little bit different, that's fine. But we're going to start with olive and leaf green, definitely. So let's see. Well, for the most part, he's a very healthy guy. Like, he gets his blood work done, everything comes back normal, and I'm just like, what's it like to be you? He's one of those people that can fall asleep in like 2 seconds flat, and I'm like laying there staring at the ceiling, going through all the things that went on during the day. Like how do you be you? That is true. I did not choose, but it's just one of those things that, like, I literally, short of, the couple people on here that have mentioned, that they've dealt with people in their lives that had it or whatever else. It's just like, I, in my life, have never known anyone to get meningitis. And it's just like, of course that would happen. Oh boy. So yeah, he's been through it, but he's, been with there every step of the way. He's never, he's never had any red flags that said, well, getting tired of this nonsense. Can you imagine? All right, let's go ahead and do apple. I know 2 people who have had it, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. And the crazier part is as more health stuff has kind of been unveiled that's, genetically based, I've had a number of doctors who have agreed that a lot of these things, like, although they're in your body, they can be triggered by traumatic illnesses. And it's like, well, if meningitis isn't a traumatic illness, I don't know what is, because it was kind of after that things started to get complicated. And I was just like, well, this is fun. Anyway, that's all good stuff. We've got a plan now, and we make it work, and he's pretty much amazing. We just celebrated, gosh, how many years? Hold on, now I need to count. I feel like this, he's so much better with dates and everything. Let me count real quick. 16 years. Sorry, I legit like counting on my hands. 16 years, which is just crazy. But I mean, we were together even before that. So, I mean, it's been even longer, but married 16 years. High school, my boyfriend's brother got meningitis when we were on vacation. He just say we had to cut. Yeah. Yeah, and it is no joke. I have never experienced anything like that in my entire life. Like, it was crazy. Really? Yeah, I haven't had that one. But I mean, some of you that have been around for a while were here when all of that chaos was unfolding because, let's see, we're going to use forest, or what do I have? Forest or leaf green? Let's actually grab forest. I must have a post somewhere on the community tab, like way down from, you know, whenever it happened. Let's see, forest is number 96 from the Cobra set. But like Steve had to come and make an announcement saying, hey, by the way, she's in the hospital and will not be streaming for the duration. Let's see. Forest, there it is. Yeah, it has been a long time. I think. Take that with a grain of salt. Okay. Okay. But it is nice because, you know, it sets a good example for the kids, you know, little Emily especially. Well, not even just especially, but, you know, the kind of person that she needs to, you know, keep an eye out for, you know, what she could expect or should expect from a marriage. And it's the same thing with little Steve. You know, it gives him an example of the kind of person he should grow up into, to be, you know, kind and understanding and all of that stuff. Empathetic. You know, all the things. So let's see, what time is it? It's 10:55. We have like an hour left. I am thinking, I don't know. I'm going to put a poll up. Do we want to start, right? Very important. Do we want to start, okay. When we come back on the 18th, do we want to, ... Question mark. Right? Absolutely, Angela. Do we want to start something? It's just such a long time, and then to come back to it, start something new, or continue with the page. Okay, there we go. Drop your vote. My feelings absolutely will not be hurt if we want to do something else, because it is a long time to wait and to like be excited about a page, because that's like 3 streams away. And it is, at this point, we are kind of coloring the same thing, you know, leaves, blossoms, limes kind of thing. So if you were following along, it would give you kind of an idea of what you need to do to work on that. And then if that's the case, think of what to do. I think what I need to do is I need to sit down, go through my books, there are some books that do not translate well on a live stream. The least amount of views I've ever gotten on any live stream was, not that it's all about the views, but you know, I don't want you guys to be bored, was the Doctor Who coloring book, which I absolutely loved. But there's definitely, oh, that's interesting. There's like, it looks like there's texture on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if it'll come in focus here. 2 hands, hold it. I mean, do you see like the kind of like lines right there? Like I'm adding, I didn't really notice it with the lighter one, but yeah, it's almost as if there's like a weird like striation on it. I mean, it'll go away once I press down hard enough, but yeah, it's weird. Let's turn down the light a little bit. Hold it, 2 hands. You guys see those little lines? Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at it close. I don't think it's anything, that would have gotten an imprint on the other side. Yeah, not many people. Ah, thanks, Yuna. That is true. I haven't finished the last one either. Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't color anything like on the other side of it. All right, what do we do? You do? Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll start something new. I just need to do my own personal series of work in progresses that I finish. Because I have to finish them at some point, right? Can't just keep leaving them all hanging. All right, we're going to use olive green. I always have like a list a mile long. I'll never be bored. Like I've got diamond paintings I want to do. I've got like 3 crochet projects going. But the kids also requested a new one. I know I mentioned to you guys before the Cytoverse books. Lunar Shooting Star. Yeah, I haven't done Maria Tolby yet. But there is a character in these books called Doomslug. And it's a really cute, like little, like you say slug and you think gross, but it's just try not to put too much of what we know as slugs on there. It's actually really, really cute. And there was a part in the book that was really funny, and I played it for the kids because, you know, it was on Audible and they thought it was hilarious. And so Doomslug is now one of their new favorite characters. If you just Google Doomslug and go to images, it'll show you what it looks like. It's this little like yellow and blue little critter, and it's super cute. And so they want me to crochet a Doomslug. So I may need to do that at some point. Let's see. Let's do, what do we want to do on the outside? We did kind of a reddish color, didn't we? So let's grab, what's this one? We've got cream. Let's see. Let's do milk. Although this pencil could use a sharpen. Ooh, Flora, yeah. Well, and there's another one coming out, isn't there? I couldn't remember what the previous release date was, but the Enchanted Forest 10th anniversary like release date got shifted a bit. It said August, but I don't recall what it was before. But you do, Kim. Say again, yeah. Let's see. So actually it looks like I did like green tea or olive green. Ah, here we go. Yeah, green tea. That's what it was. I'm actually going to do that one. Do. Okay, let's see. Green tea. You're going to put that there. It is lightening up out there, you guys. Like, it's not as dark. Maybe this weather is going to... You know, sometimes when they say, like, weather and then they keep pushing it out further and further. Well, it's still red, but... Oh, you know what? I should look at the radar map. Sorry, I know I'm, like, interrupting this, but I'm also trying to keep an eye on this storm. Oh, yes, please, stay safe, Yana. New one to be available here. Yeah. All right, let's look at the future forecast here. So it looks like... Oh, the storm's coming in from the east. I didn't realize that. Actually, it looks like, it kind of looks like we won't get any rain until like 5. Sweet. Okay, well, we officially don't need to worry about it for during stream. All right, so green tea, but that'll be nice because I can get the kids home without, and you know, go pick up Steve without a ton of like rain and stuff. I mean, I'm not looking forward to tonight. It's probably going to storm pretty significantly, but as far as today is concerned, that'll get us through it. Okay, then let's do chestnut, I believe is what I used. Oh, it's a finished bedroom. Yeah, we can do words today. Yeah. Well, yeah, please stay safe, hunker down. When everything's a-okay, let us know you're all right. Let's get a little bit of, what's the gray? This is cobblestone because I want to get some shadow in here from the overlap. Let's see, a little bit here. Okay, let's go in with forest. Ooh, my tummy's grumbling. Sorry if you hear that. I always get hungry about this time of day. No idea what I'm gonna eat, but I'll figure something out. I know I used chestnut on the other one, but again, not everything has to be the same. Let's go ahead and use, actually I want to grab a little bit of, do I want burgundy? I'm leaning towards burgundy. Yeah, let's grab a little bit of burgundy. Wait, what? Hi, Julie. Why can't you have coffee? I mean, I know that there's a little bit of caffeine in coffee, but is it the caffeine or is it like the acidicness? Ugh. Rude. Roasted veggie and salmon steak. Oh, that sounds good. Heart rate sitting at 122 for your resting heart rate? Ugh, that's annoying. I mean, and it can't be anything else that's affecting it? Dang. Gosh, if I had to give up my coffee. Well, we'll be 2 peas in a pod. I had to give up potatoes, so I guess we can commiserate together. Let's see. Forest or... Ooh, let's get Fang Green. I know we were just using that. Let's see. That's Saber. Actually, Saber might not be bad. Let's do a little bit of Saber. I'm not giving up potatoes. I don't blame you. I've also kind of decided that like limiting these foods, I don't think I need, because it's not like a true allergy. It's just things that flare up the arthritis. So I don't want to completely give up potatoes because that would just be sad. So I think what I'll do is I'm not going to go nuts on them, right? But the occasional potato isn't going to be the end of the world. It's not like a true allergy where it's like my throat will swell up or something. So I think just moderation. Moderation is key. Yeah, no, it's the arthritis. It's because like nightshades, apparently. I don't know. I just add it to the list of stuff I'm going to roll my eyes about because my body's stupid. All right, olive green. Which is kind of a shame because I was just kind of starting to like tomatoes, but more like cooked tomatoes, not necessarily like raw tomatoes. Something about the texture or something in the raw tomatoes. I'm just like, yeah, maybe not. I'll limit them, but I could never give them up, right? Really? Oh, no. Oh, with a rheumatologist. So hopefully you find a nice one. Well, nice. Good, knowledgeable, understanding. I suppose that's the same with any kind of specialist. You always just cross your fingers and hope that it'll be somebody that doesn't poo-poo on how you're feeling. And yes, I did just use the term poo-poo. It's cool. I can imagine, yeah. Ooh, yeah, please do. Midnight here, so I'm going to pull a Cinderella skedaddle. Sounds good, Francis. Thanks so much for being here. Half Irish. I'm Irish. I'm not allowed to give up potatoes, right? Yeah, so it's because they're inflammatory foods. Nightshades are inflammatory, so I'm trying to eat a more anti-inflammatory diet to limit my swelling because I get a lot of pain in my knees, in my ankles, my hips, and my hands swell. And so foods that are inflammatory foods can trigger that. Specifically nightshades. So, and potatoes and tomatoes are on that list. Bell peppers, peppers in general, which I'm kind of okay with. Bell peppers was the only thing I was kind of sad to give up. But yeah, I don't think, did we use a blender on this? I feel like we need to use a blender. Uses a lot of potatoes, and I love potatoes. Potatoes were one that I would eat a lot. Saw the long-term pain management specialist. The only answer is, yeah, it was steroid jabs every 3 to 6 months. No other suggestions? Yes, sweet potatoes are. Right, Shannon? It's cherries, which is weird because cherries are supposed to be natural anti-inflammatory. So it's ground cherries. I haven't done enough research, but my doctor was saying specifically ground cherries. I don't know really what that means as far as like regular cherries, but it was something about specifically ground cherries. But I mean, cherries, foods you love, right? Yeah, and sweet potatoes are, and I'm trying, the only way that I like eating sweet potatoes is, you know, like as a sweet potato dish. Like I cannot get on board with sweet potato fries. Also tried to make some the other day. It was a disaster. Foods I love. Exactly. But yeah, sweet potatoes are one of the few types of potatoes that are okay. You know, they say squash too, which, you know, it's a matter of me trying to figure out recipes, because it's also hard because I've got to try and make things that the rest of the family will eat too, so I don't have to make multiple meals. Do you know you're supposed to cook carrots instead of eating them raw? I know it. Wait, really? I mean, what about just like carrots as like carrot sticks as a snack? I mean, I don't do a lot of baby carrots because I don't like that they like sit in that water and like everything else. I'd rather get fresh carrots. I'm just adding a little bit of black to areas that I feel like needs more shadow now that we've added more stuff. What is it about carrots? Does it like change it? With no options. There are plenty to try after being drastic. Yeah, just pinged. So my roasted sweet potatoes are done. I gotta go now. Oh, sounds good, Angela. Enjoy your sweet potatoes. In fact, actually, Angela, if you've got a good recipe you want to share with me, because I'm not like opposed to trying new things. I'm just, you know, lamenting. I'm just using a little bit of the white Prismacolor. I just want to smooth out some of that black. Let's go with olive green. Go over that just a bit. I'm just changing it just a bit, even though that was like our first lime that we worked on. And berries you're supposed to eat raw, not blended. Interesting. What is it about that? Because like I know like juicing fruit, like sometimes like that's kind of a no-no because you're like losing a lot of like the actual. I sent you the list. I was shook. Okay, good. Yeah, because I want to look at it. All right, let's do this little frond back here. Okay, and let's do iceberg. I believe that's what I started with. It's okay to lament, right? Spikes your sugar if they're blended. Well, what about like oh, that's green slime. That's not what I want. What about like a Greek yogurt that has fruit in it but no added sugars? Technically, I suppose that blends it, right? I don't know. I just miss the days where we could just like go to a thing and happen upon like a food place and go, well, that looks cool. Let's go eat there. Rather than having to like analyze everything on their menu and make a mental list of the things I can and can't eat. Food restrictions are flippin' pain, man. Okay, let's see. We got one over here. Got in there. And here. And there. All right, now we did a pretty dark color. Let's go in with opal green, I believe. Right? I just peel and chop sweet potato, spray some olive oil, and pop them in the air fryer for 25 minutes. See, I tried to make like sweet potato fries. Maybe I did it. Oh, wait, 180 Celsius. Okay. And they just came out like soggy and wet. Actually, to be fair, I started them in the oven. And maybe I cooked them too long. I started them in the oven, and then when they came out kind of like meh, I went ahead and put them in the air fryer in the hopes of like drying them out a little bit. I don't know. But I treat like a baked potato sour cream. Really? Have you ever done chili with it? Yeah, because I've never really tried, like I've tried like sweet potato fries from like restaurants. We're gonna use opal green. But I haven't like, I don't know, sweet potato as something savory. I haven't found something that works for me yet. Because now I'm curious. Because we do like baked potatoes. I do love a good russet. A little bacon, cheese, butter, chili, chives, all the things. We're not using too much of this opal. I think we're actually going to go in with forest here in a minute. Run, forest, run. Let's see. It's olive green, chestnut, forest. Here we go. Oh, sweet potato chips. I didn't even think about that. There we go. Yeah, I like that. potatoes, butter, brown sugar, melted mini mayo. See, that's what I'm familiar with, Kelly. Like that's like something that you serve at Thanksgiving. Granted, that amount of sugar would probably put me into a coma these days, but that's what I'm familiar with when it comes to sweet potatoes. Sweet potato tacos from forks over knives are good. I've never tried sweet potato tacos. I do like to put like potatoes in like a loaded burrito. You know, like something with like, I don't know, I think it's got like little steak bits in it and everything, and there's just loads of stuff. You know, you got some pico de gallo, got some cheese, got some beans, got all the things, and yeah. There was a place called, why can't I remember it? But they had something called the Oregon Burrito, and it had potatoes in it. And it was so good, and it was just loaded with stuff. See, and that's what I need. That's what I am like working towards. You guys want to know something funny? So I've been trying to, you know, not make myself any sweets. I'm really not supposed to really have sweets. They just do not agree with my body. And my body's like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. So for the most part, I try and stay away. But every now and then when I'm craving it, a while back, we were doing ice cream. And it had been a while. The ice cream has long since been eaten. But at the time, I had tried the gluten-free ice cream cones by Joy. They don't have a ton of sugar, but they're a waffle cone, so they do have some, so it is sweet. And oddly enough, Steve gets a chuckle when he sees me do it. I imagine that it's kind of like a wafer or a biscuit or a cookie or something. I've just been eating the cones every now and then, just by himself. And that's why Steve chuckles, because he sees me just walk away from the pantry just munching on an empty ice cream cone. Let's see. Oh wait, where did I miss something from Del? Oh, there it is. You just said hi. Yeah, I haven't had that marshmallow sweet potato thingy since probably I was like 19, 20 maybe. Been a long time, but that's how I was kind of familiar. You know, we just called them yams. You get canned yams, which is already probably pretty sweet. Likes the cone by itself, right? It's good. So it's like it doesn't have a ton of sugar. It curbs that sweet tooth if I am just like struggling, and I just sit there and eat my dry, empty ice cream cone. Don't get me wrong. I love a good scoop of vanilla in it, but if I'm trying to limit sugar, you know, it all works. All right, let's use a little bit of our blender. Yeah, the skies have lightened a bit. I'm not really as concerned. It was pretty dark when we started stream, but that rain might get pushed out now. I am not going to say no if it ends up not storming all that much. If the baseball-sized hail decides to skedaddle, I won't complain. All right, let's see. You know, we could finish off this last blossom. I kind of want to do that. Get all the blossoms done. All right, so let's do brown bug. Let's give it a quick sharpen. And we will be doing a little bit of that blend. So, you know, darker red on the inside, but slightly lighter on the outside. I'm off going to Disney once, not on purpose alone. They didn't put ice cream in it. It was the Godiva store. Oh, I bet you that was good. I bet you that was real good. All right, so we're going to use brown bug here. There we go. But yeah, the kids are excited to go to the Minecraft movie tomorrow. Also, because we got our tickets online, they get an exclusive like in-game item. It's a little jetpack, so that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, they're excited to go. Plus, any trip to the movie theater is always something kind of special. Although, not gonna lie, I think we talked about this before. I pack little Steve and I our own popcorn because I had the movie popcorn once, and I was feeling like I had gluten, so I don't know if it's mixture. Plus, there's always like dye in those, in like the really yellow popcorn, and he cannot have that. So we get our own little special food safe popcorn in the theater. Would have been better if I got the ice cream, right? I don't blame you. They're just, waffle cones are good. Like, they're just like those little wafers that they stick in like your gelato when you get gelato. I'm using fire now. They're just so good. Oh, hey, Paul. Hey, dude. Hi, did you want to come say hi? He was just, I heard his little bell. He was just hanging out that way. Hi. Oh, I just realized I put him on the mic. How you doing? Oh, that light is really... Hey, God, you want to go over there? He's like, yeah, no, I'm going here. Let's zoom out a bit. Here we go. Well, we got a little bit more of him in here. Oh, you heard him. That's cute. Hi. Here, let's switch over there. There we go. Oh, you knocked my duster brush off. You knocked it off. Decoy book time, right? Oh man, I don't have any decoy books out. I actually like put them away. Don't rub your face on the cord. We're not eating the cord. Yeah, we got a little detour here. Here, let's slide you this way just to go. There, now they can see you. Yeah, sort of. Here, come over here. There we go. Here we go. It's been a little bit, huh? Yeah. I just heard his little bell behind my chair. He was just hanging out in here. So much cat hair floating in the air now. Are we good? His tail swishing everywhere. Kitty side quest, absolutely. I approve of the side quest, huh? He's stretching out. You live a pretty good life there, Paul. All right, we can do this. We're just gonna shift. Okay, there we go. We can make this work. There we go. Oh, are we having bath time here? He sat up like I can do that. Oh, yeah, we are. Okay. I'm taking a kitty break. You know, normally I don't allow bathing on stream, Paul. That's a little inappropriate. I said I'm just doing normal stuff. All right, well here, I'm just gonna grab the colors that oh, are we done? Were you annoyed by my, came up here, bathed and left. That works. Oh, derpy cat. Hang on, I'm gonna lower this back down. Here we go, going for a ride, sorry. There we go, just making it secure. Keeps most of his fur on, that's fair, that's fair. Get that back in focus. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so much cat hair on me now. I swear. Well, it's a good thing you moved because I would not have been able to get the deep red. All right, so moving, not today. I know, right? All right, there we go. Let's move this back over here. All right, so we're still using brown bug here. I don't even know where he went. I think he's left the office altogether. He's had enough of my shenanigans. Ooh, nice, Stella. Yeah, like I said, you guys can redeem them even when I'm not live, and then I will most definitely be getting them caught up. Oh, you guys, you know what? My mom loves embroidery. I should have her embroider a special square. Like she has her own square, but like a special, you know, like we did the Hannah Carlson ones. Because she hasn't been to visit, well, was she here to visit when we did the, I'm trying to remember. Either way, we're going to, I'll have her do like her own, well, if she wants to. I'm not going to be like, do the embroidery, you must while you're here. I've already roped her into helping me finish the puzzle that I've been working on for ages. But I should have her do her own special square that can be added to the quilt when it's done. All right, it's coming along. It's coming along. Let's see, what is... I guess that's just like a fold in the petal. We're going to work with that. But yeah, I do have some things that I need to get done before they get here. So I had a low impact day yesterday. So the next couple of days are going to be working on decluttering a few things. Another for a charity stream. We don't have another charity stream lined up at the moment, but maybe at some point. Maybe at some point. I'd have to find everything. Oh, speaking of that, Shannon, I know you saw the story, so I don't know if you've seen it or not, but we talked about it before briefly. There is an account called SB Mowing. Last charm should be a tassel or some kind of random muffin or something. I wondered, Kim. Yeah, because yours is almost done. Yours is almost done. But SB Mowing mowed the lawn of a really sweet elderly woman, and long story short, he ended up doing a GoFundMe for her, and they raised, I think the total ended up being over $800,000. So he's in the process of, he got it in a trust, so, no one can take advantage of her and take the money and everything. But they're in the process of getting her, the stuff that she needs, a new bed, fixing a window, like all that kind of stuff. And he posted, so Shannon, if you haven't seen it, he posted an update video this morning of that. And so they got him and some people that the lady trusts, they came over and they helped clean up her house, get things organized. He took her for an appointment where it was a special appointment with the manager of the bed store they went to, and she got to pick out a new bed and all this stuff. So it's been pretty cool to watch. All right, let's get a little bit of olive green. So I definitely had that playing this morning, catch up on it. All right, so olive green. I gotta figure out something I'm gonna have for lunch, but I don't know what. I do know that I am just hungry. Is it bad that I just want to make waffles for lunch? That's a totally healthy selection, right? Let's see. I did kind of a light one. Was it cool green that I did? Oh, no, I bet you it was lime fruit, actually. Let's see, that's calm lime. We've got cool green. Is this one lime fruit? Yes, this is lime fruit. Still need breakfast. Yeah, so it's 11:26 here. Usually on days when I'm running, doing the school runs and everything, I usually eat pretty early because I try to eat something before we go, and then I have my coffee while I'm in the car and everything. Okay, let's do milk. So I usually eat at like 6:45 or so. Let's see, that's ice cream. That is brown fog. Milk, here we go. Hour ahead. Well, Christine, it's brunch now. Maybe it's brunch. All right, we're gonna do milk. Bringing that all the way down, and then we're gonna grab our fire. 30, what we just looked at it, right? 3,500? 3,500 for vinyl and 4,000 for hand stitched. Is that fire? Yes, that's fire. Okay. Go fire. So I was thinking about something today. And especially for those of you that are, here regularly, like, I don't know if you guys know how much I appreciate, like, how you guys just show up every time, show up when you can. I was thinking, and I'm going to grab it real quick. Hang on. Hold up. Pop over out so you can see. So I have 4 of these flowers. Gosh, it suddenly got like super bright and completely unbalanced. So we're going to switch that. I have 4 of these Flowerscape in Paradise because I had like one from Maggie. I think I had one from the publisher, and then like I had ordered. Anyway, the point is I have 4 of these Flowerscape in Paradise. Now I'm pretty sure, I think this one that we're working on is the only one that I've colored in. And I've had it in the back of my mind as something that I wanted to do as it is, because I've got multiples of this perfectly good book. And so I was thinking, and unfortunately I wouldn't be able to do overseas because the shipping is just way too much. But I was thinking, since I'm going to be gone for a week, at the end of stream today, would you guys like to do a giveaway for one of the extra books that I have? So I can ship it within the US. We want to do that? Kind of so thank you for you guys that just kind of stick around. It wasn't anything I announced or anything. It was just a thought. And I was like, you know what? Since we won't be here for a week and a half and we've been coloring in this book and I've got an extra one, you guys want to do you want to do a giveaway for that at the end of stream today? Chatty chat chat. Love it, Della. Sweet, cool. Yeah, unfortunately, it will have to be the U.S. because I think we're all aware. Let's see, Brown Bug. I think we're all aware shipping right now is a little insane. But okay, cool. Yeah. So stick around then, and we will do that. We'll do it before we do words, because I know a lot of you. Well, not a lot, but you know, not everybody enjoys words as much, or you know, you got things you got to go do or whatever else. So we'll do it before we do words, and yeah, so it'll be for the U.S. because well, I'm in the U.S. It is insane, right? Best Friend in California, Dark Chocolate Orange Peel, and the book The Secret Life of Cats, published by National Geographic. Oh, I love that. Looks like it'll be very interesting to read. Is that the same one that did the, what is it, Secret Life of Dogs, the Netflix special? Because I know that they did a thing on, oh, what was it? It was Bunny. The dog, Bunny, they had a segment on that, but the kids really like watching it. All right, that was Brown Bug, and then let's do Deep Red. But yeah, I keep thinking about it because I've got the extra books. We're just coloring in the one book, and I do like putting together a Happy Mail package. That's always fun. But yeah, it seems a shame that I've got these extra books, and I'm not using them. Okay, let's go ahead and blend it and see how we look before we make it any darker. Give this a quick sharpen. So yeah, what do you say at 3:45? At 3:45, we'll do the giveaway for the book, and then we'll do our words on stream. Oh, it looks like a magazine. Nice. I'll have to look it up. That sounds fun. I swear, I'm still trying to figure out our cats. I think I said at the beginning, but the good news is our older kitty is going to eat on her own at her food dish without us having to bring it to her. I think she's starting to understand that she can literally go to it whenever. So I think that's going to make things a lot easier for her. Not 3:45. Oh my God, you guys. 11:45. Thank you. Ma'am, it's 11:30. Got a 3:45. I better not still be here, though the kids are going to be staying at the school. Yeah, stick around, y'all. 3:45. In 15 minutes. I'll change it to that, okay? In 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. Kids are going to be standing around going, where's mom? Well, kids, she's still streaming. You got to stretch those legs. You can walk home. I'm just using a white Prismacolor. I just want to lighten that just a little bit. I can't be trusted, you guys. I really can't. I'm going to need, like, whoever I send it to, I'm going to need Steve to verify that I put the right flippin' address on it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Well, welcome to my life. I swear, I spend half my day trying to remember what activity the kids have that we need to go to for that day. Because there's a lot, you guys. There's a lot, and it's hard to keep track of it all, even when I put it all in my calendar. 3:45. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I have my mods, like, because I need Shannon to keep me on track, because most of the time she will, well, not most of the time, all the time, she's like, Madam, you do realize that you're completely insane. How long is the flower going to take? Not that long. We're almost done with it, actually. Add a few more shadows. I almost said shatters. Shadows. Jeebus. I think this is just going to be one of those days where I just phone it in and be like, all right, brain is done braining for the day. I'm using burgundy, by the way. Brain is done braining for the day. I just need to take a minute. Right? Aw, thanks. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It just means you've been here long enough that you know that I'm completely unhinged. You have to interpret my unhingedness. Oh, read the other half. You're kind of see. Gonna be a whole lot of layers. Yes, if we were working on this one flower until 3:45, I think we would probably work a hole into the paper. If the paper were a cartoon, it would be here with like a black eye and bandages around its head going, kill me, no more. I had 4 Thursdays like I was right. Yeah, it was like with the smartphones for the kids, like I've always been like hesitant, but like we're very, the kids don't have like any social media apps of any kind. They do have YouTube, but it is monitored and we choose who they have in their phone. But it is nice because when they have all these activities, we're going to do wash purple. When they have all of these activities, they always have a line to me if they need to, and we've got, we keep track of where they are on the map and everything. So as long as it's done safely and wisely, it's actually been a really good tool for them, especially now that they've got all of the things. It's not like they have to rely on a payphone or something to get a hold of us. Which I always find it fascinating when I come across a payphone that is still, payphoning. All right, I like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now I know I have a list a mile long of whips. Oh my gosh, that was a mix of work in progress and a whip, and it came out whip. You guys, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Hang on, I'm fixing this. It's bothering me. It's so like blown out. I don't know why it just like will randomly change. There we go. That's better. They're no longer work in progress or whips. It's worps. These are worps. I have many worps. Thanks, Kelly. They probably couldn't find a payphone, right? Oldest grandkids have the same. Yeah, at least it wasn't 4 Mondays. That is true. Oh, I'm so glad, Jeanette. Well, guys, let's do giveaways. Like I said, I'm gonna need to keep it to US, but whoever wins will get a nice little happy mail with a copy of this book. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna go to giveaways. We'll do a keyword for this one, and the word is going to be book. Okay, checking everything. Okay. Shannon, I just saw something. Do you have a flat stomach? Yeah, but the L is silent. I like it. All right. It's loading. There we go. Okay, they're coming in. All right, so we'll let that run for just a little bit. And then, yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take it off microphone, but I'm gonna sweeten the deal because I have something down here. I moved my finger like, here, come with me. 1 second. Now, it's not the Flowerscape set of pencils, the special one, because I have 2 of these, but these ones I want to keep because they're a project that I was a part of. Now, these books do take water stuff a little bit, but I also have, at one point, Arteza sent me an extra one, and I haven't worked with them, Mike, I haven't worked with them in ages, so I don't, I was kind of setting it aside in case I needed it like in the future to work with them, but I haven't worked with them in ages, so it's also not being used. I have a brand new, still in the plastic set of 72 watercolor pencils. So we are going to, hang on, I'm grabbing the book. We're going to sweeten the deal. Whoever wins today will get a copy of Flowerscape plus a brand new set of the Arteza 72 watercolor pencils. It's literally been on my shelf for like 2 years. And it's done. It's not helping anyone by just sitting there. So yeah, and maybe I'll put like a cute little card. I know, right? This is the kind of like giveaway that I probably like should have announced or whatever, but no, this is like a thank you for you guys, because you guys are here like every time I stream, and you're just all absolutely wonderful. So a little bit happy mail. I'm gonna be gone for like 3 streams, but then I'll be back on the 18th. But whoever I send this to, they should get this before we're live again. All right, I'll give it just a little bit longer in case anyone wants to jump on in there. So just type in the word book, and then we'll go ahead and do a giveaway for that. So I like putting together happy meals, not happy meals. I don't work at McDonald's. I mean, nothing against anyone who does, but I was trying to say happy meal. It became a happy meal. Aw, thanks, Christine. All right. I love their fries, right? Except, are those ones safe for gluten-free? Because do they use a separate fryer for their fries? I can't remember. I know Chick-fil-A. It's okay. Not that I'm eating them anyway, because I can't eat potatoes. All right. I think it's slowed down. I think we got everybody in here. I don't eat them. I used to eat them a lot. Like when I was like 18 and like broke all the time, those $1 cheeseburgers, man. That and Totino's pizzas. I can't do a Totino's pizzas these days. Like it just bleh. But at the time, a $1 cheeseburger and a Totino's pizza, that was prime 18-year-old food. All right, looks like we got everybody in here. We have Butterflies, Christina, Kathleen, Mona, Kelly, Callie B, Durbin, Della, Cece, Sue. I feel like I'm making a Dr. Seuss rhyme. Christine, Michelle, and Kara. Ooh, sweet and sour sauce. Yeah, Little Steve really loves the Polynesian sauce. All right, so we're going to do a giveaway for watercolor pencils and copy of Flowerscape. I mean, I've got the extra books. Why not? All right, let's go ahead and roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Mona, congratulations. And Mona, I think I have, I might have your mailing address already. I might have it already. But Mona, congratulations. I'll get that in the mail probably Monday or Tuesday when it goes out. It'll give me the weekend to kind of get it packaged up. But congratulations. Yeah, I think I have yours already. If I don't, I'll let you know. What, was there another giveaway somewhere else? Might be a time to get that lottery ticket. But yeah, I'll let you know when it's out, and I'll probably send you the tracking number for it too. But book, watercolor, pencils, maybe I'll throw in a sticker or two. Fun. Oh, well, there you go. You told the universe, challenge the universe, and the universe says, I got you. Paying off Nightbot. Are they colluding? Ethan, do it, no judgment. Wait, what? Wait, we're talking about the book. Did I say something about eating? Oh, the burgers. No, well, they're not gluten-free. And they just taste different now. Like, I don't know. My taste buds have changed for sure. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm going to put a sticky note on here so I remember. Like I said, I think I have your mailing address. I'll have to look in my email. I don't really ever delete emails. I just sort of sort them into folders. It's not like, I should probably clarify that. It's not like I have a database of like everybody's addresses. I just remember that I've sent things to people before, which means that said email is probably lurking. I can't talk anymore, guys. Is lurking in my email. So I will check, and if it's not, I'll shoot you a message. Do you have an Instagram? Okay, perfect. Okay, well then cool. I'll get that put together, and I'll let you know when it's on its way. Like I said, it'll probably go like in the mail next week, so I'll have the weekend to put it together. All right, you guys want to do a little bit of words on stream? I guess before we dump that, before anybody leaves, just FYI, I'm taking time off. Family's coming to visit. I'll be back live. Oh yeah, that actually might be good. I'll be back live on the 18th. I'll let you know if anything changes, but that's the plan for now on the 18th, and we'll start something new. I swear to God, I'll finish this one this time. I promise. Okay, I'll put it in my Finch app, and I'll tell Steve. I'm just gonna leave. I'm not allowed to move it from my desk until it's done. Exactly. I'll have loads of them. We're planning a lot of fun stuff. We have like a little boat trip plan we're going to take for them. We got loads of things. It's really like, when they go visit my other siblings too, they're all like my two sisters kind of live in the same general area. It's a little bit chaotic, but for us, we really kind of try to focus on the like, we chill. Sometimes we just stay home and do a puzzle and just chat and talk. So it's super fun. Okay, I gotcha. So we should have lots to talk about. All right, let's go ahead and do a little words on stream, shall we? I'm gonna pause the music, do your round together, and then I'm gonna go get some lunch. Lunch would be good. All right, games. Here we go. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and start. If you haven't played before, it's just kind of scores like Scrabble. Scrabble. Oh my God, I give up. I give up. I'm gonna do it myself. Exclamation point words. Oh boy, I swear I'm intelligent. Sounds good. Thanks, Kara. Ooh, talc, that's a good one. Let's see. Collate? I don't think it's right. I feel like there's 2 L's in collate. What is that? Total coat. I know C-O-T-E, coach. Oh yeah, kind of got that. What is that word? Oh! Locate. Haha! Yay! Locate, let's see, what about... Oh, local. Oh, no, they do 2 L's. Lace, alto. Gosh, and then that means there's another one. If we had a Y, it could spell acolyte. Got another one that starts with an A. So what would that be? A cot, maybe? Clot, that's good. We got another C-O. Colt, coat, coal. Just coal as in Nat King Cole. Just throwing it out there. Teal. Bye, Jeanette. Thanks for being here. Oh, aloe. Sue. Nice. Got toll. Cola. It's interesting. Like things that you think are like proper nouns. 5-letter words. Still, we got it. Well, I've skipped 3 levels. Oh, you know what I should have done when Mona won? I should have gone, Mama, Mona. No, you know what we need to do? We need to go back to one of Shannon's streams. We need to record Brian singing the Mama, Mona. And then whenever I see her come into chat, or if she wins, we just push the button and it plays Brian's introduction. See, if I get a bigger stream deck, I can have like those kinds of things where I'll have a Mona button. Oh, holiday. Well done, Glitchy. I was like, I look up, I'm like, oh wait, that's it. Oh, what about holy? Doily. Let's see. Oh, what about oily? O-I-L-Y. Wait for it to unlock. Oh, hail, that's good. Oily, nice, we had our goal. Let's see, we got doily, daily. Let's see, dial. We got hail, laid. I'm tempted, man. I'm telling you, if I ever get the bigger stream deck, we're gonna have like a soundboard where we play different things, like record Paul's meow, put it on there. Let's see. 4 4-letter words and 1 5-letter word. Oh, lady. There you go. Lottie. Lottie Dottie. Oh, yodel. Yodel would have been good. Idol. There we go. You guys are on point. What about D-A-L-Y? Dally? Oh, no, there's no more D's. Huh. What about H-O-L-I? Like the Holy Hindu Festival. Oh, Lido. Nice, Connie. All right, skip 3 levels. We're doing good. Let's see. We got a fake letter. Is it rarely? All right, fake O. It is a fake O. Let's see. Real, rear, R-E-A-R. Oh, early. Nice. There we go. Let's see. Year. Ooh, nice B. Well done. Oh, what about L-Y-R-E? Isn't that... Hey, Steve! Hi, Steve! Ooh, layer. Nice. We were talking about you today, Steve, and how awesome you are. Also, Steve, make sure I finish this page, okay? We can't have yet another work in progress. I'm not allowed to do any new crafty projects until this is done. Let's see. Could start, what about A-Y-L-E? No? Okay, sweet. There you go, guys. He's keeping me, oh, what about E-R-R? Accountable. Nope, that was the wrong spelling. E-R-R-Y? E-A-R-Y, maybe? Yeah, Earl is good. A-R-L-E, maybe? A-Y-R-E? Did I do that already? Or A-Y-E-R? I don't know what that last one is. Maybe A-R-L-E? Interesting. It's going to be one of those words that's like obscure that no one uses. Oh, nice, Sue. Well, there you go. Obscure. I don't even know what that means. But hey, we skipped 5 levels. Well done. All right. What do we got for this one? All right. We have a fake letter. I don't know why, but I'm immediately seeing the name like Calliope. Alopecia? Let's see. Clip clop. Okay. I'm going to guess it's a fake A. Yeah, pretty sure it's fake A. So if that's the case, that's P-L-O. Oh, policy. Nice. Okay, okay. So clip, clop, coil. C-O-L-Y maybe? P-L. Coil. Yoil? Oh, cloy, nice, oily. Oh, I did that word earlier. I should have thought of that. Could be another O. Could be another C. Oh, loci, lipo. See, those are all good words. Why wouldn't it take it? Ploy. Not gonna start a P, but L-O-P-I, L-O-P-Y. Let's see. Oh, loci. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, you did it earlier. You were just locked out still. That's what it was. The funny thing is, Steve, I didn't even see the words that you chose, and you were top on that one. I'm clearly paying attention. It's no wonder I can't think of the words. Let's see. What about coven? C-O-V-E-N? No. Okay. Oh, nothing smaller than 5 letters. What about moves? Okay, maybe it's a fake V. What about scone? Ooh, scone. Okay, so we need to clear the M and the C. Okay, so what about C-O-M-E-S? Okay, I'm gonna guess then, unless, yeah, it comes as a word. So I'm gonna guess it's a fake M. A fake, oh no, it's not. Oh, I must have still been locked out. That's what it was. Okay, so it's a fake V. a fake V. So we have M-O-S-E-C-N. And then a hidden letter, M-O-S-E-E-N. Why is that? Let me just try the word scent. Maybe it's a T. Scones. Maybe it's a hidden. What is it? A U? Oh, ounces. There we go. Ounces. Ounce by itself. What is the M? Ounce, yeah. Oh no. Oh, yeah, that one was brutal. That one was brutal. But like, it's 11:54. It's right on time. And my tummy, I'm telling you guys, I can't talk anymore. It doesn't work. My tummy is a grumbling. All right, hang on. It's still, we got close words on stream. All right, there we go. All right, well, that was fun. Yeah, that was a bit rough. That was rough. Anyway, all right, so last reminder again, I'm going to be gone for 3 streams. I'll be back on the 18th. We got some happy mail going out. We'll do something new. I will get this finished. In fact, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to have my lunch. I'll work on it. I'm going to get it done. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. We'll do something new next time. Those of you in storms, everybody stay safe. The weather is gnarly in the spring. So y'all better be here when I come back. Well, I mean, not here. You know what I mean. Be safe. You're all awesome. Okay, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Bye.